regardless to whom or what. Numerous
It has come to our attention that mysterious flux is loose somewhere in outer space. The mysteries of creation are there.
in the sky.
Up in the sky.
The moon and the planets are there. And new hopes for knowledge and peace are there. And therefore, as we set sail, we ask God's blessing on the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked.
Myself, Lord and Master, shall bring disaster to evil factors. Demonic chapters shall be captured by kings through the storms of days after, and to the earth from the sun through triple darkness to blast you with a force that can't be compared to any firepower. For its mind power shared, the brainwave causes vessels to circulate like constellations reflect at night off the bay. Word to the Father and Mother Earth, seeking everlasting life through this hell for what it's worth. Look, listen, and observe, and watch another sea cycle pulling my peeps to the curb. Heed the words, it's like ghetto-style proverbs. The righteous pay a sacrifice to get what they deserve. Cannot afford to be confined to a cell. Brainwaves swell, turning the desert to a well. Experience the best teacher. Thoughts will spring like street sweepers. Little daddy street preacher. Illustrious feature. Narrator you select. Accompanied by deck plus the DJ you respect. 7.5 combined over the front line. The 10%ers promoting slander in their airtime. Bear in mind, jewels be the tools of the trade. Sharp things, heavenly praise, and dues are paid. Above the clouds, where the sounds are original. Infinite skills create miracles. Warrior spiritual. Above the clouds, raining down. Holding it down. Yeah, I leave scientists mentally scarred. Triple extra large, wild like rock stars who smash guitars. Poison bars from the guards, bust holes in your mirage. And catch a charge, shake them down like the riot squad. Invade the zone, ruin like ancient Rome. I span the universe and return to earth to claim my throne. The maker, owner, plus soul controller. Ayatollah rest in the sky, the clouds my sofa. Stand like Colossus, regardless to whom or what. Numerous attempts in my life, so who to trust? Who but us? To supply her with the fire, the burning truth. But with the absolute proof on the mic, like Moses spoke in Golden Squad. Survivor of the oldest tribe whose soldiers died. I know the 5 families, we shed tears and more. But our hands are on the arrow, cause the battle's still on. Sound the horn. We come rumbling through the function, precise laser beam technique to touch something. When we die hard, to build a monument to honor us with humongous effect in the world, we could have conquered it. Above the clouds, where the sounds are original. Infinite skills create miracles. Warrior spiritual. Above the clouds, raining down, holding it down. Above the clouds, where the sounds are original. Infinite skills create miracles. Warrior spiritual. Above the clouds, raining down, holding it down.
Yeah, yeah, aka Lavender Fiji. Yo, hot blocks, corrupt cops, traffic at drug spots. Still up in the mix of this shit. My niggas love knots, Queens hustlers. Get bread, connects, trust us. Phone busters that move ya to these lust us. Bad bitches and drug dealers, most of my network. Fuck around, lose your net worth over some wet work. Control season. Off top, my stones blingin'. I rock only high quality with no apology. Beef and broccolis, 40 belows. In the 745, 740 for O's. 730 riding dirty right in front of our shows. Never ever bought a Lucy Gucci's cover my toes. We ain't the muffin niggas. Move gracious, my whip spacious. Matter of fact, we bought spaceships with small faces. Crumbled up 1s and 5s up at the dealership. Triple beam dreams with fiends is what we dealing with. Hand-knitted sweaters get draped over Berettas. Taking time out to go and write my niggas letters. You'll be home soon. Put some V12s and breaking seashells. Whipping something German, begging shorties up with Sherman. Late night maneuvering, Manny's and Grandma. Cocaine is part of the plan, pa.
like, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, keep your head up, man. And stay hard on the motherfucking tunes.
Criminal minds to change the climate, live life and then I vomit. Blueprint designing, got my inner circle shining. Illegal life, my wife, street matrimony, clapper phony. The next playing Tango, Manchego, macaroni, played it up. Bottles of wine, it's organic. My niggas flipping work, that's raw while y'all panic. Meanwhile, your shit stepped on something like a ladder. My elevation's evidence, you niggas looking scatter. I'm a bison with a bite, and fly shines with extra icing. Type of shit I'm writing makes this fucking life enticing. You never sold drugs, so stop fronting. This is just the way that we move, we not stunting. Rock chains to buy groceries, keep my waistline toasty. My work's on the strip, play the baseline closely. Watch it fly from a bird's eye view. Speak word that's true. Yo, I should let your fan, cause you heard I blew. Shit. I never fucking tell niggas, man, stop playing. Might have slapped your hand, breeze it through. Maneuvering graciously, you might have some small talk before the film. You ain't wrong with me. You ain't fucking. You want me to pull you in the gun? Nigga, why you giving me this? My nigga, I'm going with you. I don't know. Nigga, I don't know. Who cares to please? Fuck this shit. Why you picking me up? I gotta make sure you go inside the room with your bag. Nigga, fuck these bags. A couple pancakes. Some Louis Vuitton shit. Who the fuck cares, nigga? You think about
If you find the bag, watch it, they gon' flash you, flash you. You don't get that on my arm, like a nigga, wreck you, wreck you. If you doing want some more, nigga. Yo, you was right, I was wrong. Yeah, I should've never ever took on. Yeah, I should've just fallen. Yeah, fantasy on my phone. Yeah, didn't find a bag, watch a nigga flash you. Yeah, crying on my arm like a nigga wrecked you. Got a lot of broken heart, running to the restroom. Yeah, look at my mama just like we rich. Yeah, look at my bitch like we rich. Selling ain't got no. Murder sad fast. Counting all that money, so that nigga just look back.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaffy. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starter for Colorado, Andrew Painter. Top 5 in wins, and every time he takes the mound, you expect results.
Yeah, he's setting the tone early and giving his team a real chance to win. That impact shows up in every series they play.
He doesn't just pitch, he competes.
Yeah, but that kind of consistency is what every rotation needs. Much like you, partner, he's a true X factor.
First pitch, 111.
On the ground, Miller. The throw to first. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Wilyer Abreu.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Nick Kurtz stands in here, takes ball one low. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The changeup missing. Down. Ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's been a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. That's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Ball down.
In the air to left center, Doyle on the move. Brings it in, and that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Ryan Nelson. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Home run number 10 of the year. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Jose Ramirez homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
1-2 now.
Ball 2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. On a line, base hit.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and easily steals a bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Brenton Doyle.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. This one's drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. You got a EQ fastball, didn't move a whole lot, but he absolutely tattooed it.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. And he brings it into the warning track. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really,
that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here in Denver, on now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-2.
Ball that's high.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one down.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got
inside
a
ball.
really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Lede on his way over. 2 down. So up next, Masataka Yoshida. 4 for 8 in the series so far. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That one hops against the fence. Throw comes into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Throw on to Santana. Inning over. 1 left for Tampa. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at the ballpark. Well, this team came in on a win streak, and they're trending towards extending it another game.
Yeah, but they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. And when you're in a stretch like this, everything feels a little easier, a little lighter, and they're showing no signs of slowing down.
Spencer Jones, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Batting 8, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
1 out, runner at second. Aiden Miller digging in for the Rockies. Good power, not great in the OBP department. 1 out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One out and a runner at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one is
ball
upstairs.
3.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself the middle of this long at bat. Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And ball 4 to a board.
Up next for the Rockies,
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Clement wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swing, and he popped it up. Kaiser under it. Takes it in for the out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In there for strike 1.
Oh, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Meadows on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. 2 left for Colorado, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Hey!
Oh, 2 now. What a stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
batting ninth, shortstop, number 4.
In the air to left center. Doyle in position. Takes it in for the out. So the Rays batting order turns over. Kyle Stowers, the next to hit.
Hey!
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And 1-2. Got him. That's the third out. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Coors Field, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Well, these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
He was late there, strike one. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
Ball in. Hey.
Very high with that one. And the count is 3-1.
No,
and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Bleday, batting with one down, takes the strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Here comes Rutschman around third. The relay to the plate. He will score. And they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's second. Swing and high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Jones
Ball one.
in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and high fly ball, deep left field. Carrying well. And it is gone. The 2-run shot, and they add on. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Nelson done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Pedro Avila.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. This one chopped up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now a 6-0 ball game. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back here in Denver, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
On the ground right side, Clement to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Ground ball right side. Santana steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. Let's put himself.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out. Down in order go the Rays. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back in the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Number 3.
Out towards right center field. Abreu has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman Ernie Clement.
Foul ball. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. That one close, ruled the ball. And now it's even 1-1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Rolled over to third. Candelario Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jose Ramirez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that one hammered. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Schwarber with a rocket. His 90th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 8-0.
Sim first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this game. And the 0-1. Foul ball there.
Ball, that's off the plate.
With that 0-2 fastball, hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 1-2.
This is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now an 8-0 game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Connor Kaiser. That one missed. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. This is smacked left field line. And that's just foul.
Well, they gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
The 1-1. And that skips into dirt. Right through there for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. That's in there. Strike 1. And that's a strike.
2.
Outside low. Ball 1. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
That's a ball.
I thought he'd bite right there.
The Rockies up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow it back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the air on the infield. Miller puts it away for the out. One down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Parker Meadows.
One out man at first. Parker Meadows next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one lifted to left. Bleday moving under this one. He makes the grab.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
There's a strike. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Kaiser leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To the right side, and foul ball. Stays alive. The 2-2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here.
Well, these Rockies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
In the air, out towards right center. Meadows takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Inside,
his stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. And that is out of play. Drilled out towards left center field. Ranging back. And that one's gone. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Man, he just barely got that one out of here. You've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Pedro Avila is done, and as he heads for the dugout. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Camilo Doval.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
1 down. Next for Colorado, Spencer Jones. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away now.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next to hit for the Rockies, Aiden Miller. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 9-0. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Now it's going to be number 4.
Shortstop, number 4.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Hey! Hey! Here's a 1-2. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kyle Stowers next to hit for the Rays.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Fouled off left side. Man at first, 1 away. This one in the air. Rutschman under it. And there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Fought off foul. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. Throws to second. Safe. He beats it. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle should have this one. He's got it, and that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Well, Siggy, this team has been untouchable lately. Still a lot of game left, but on track to add yet another to their win streak.
They've just got that winning formula working right now, and as long as they keep bringing this kind of focus, they'll keep it rolling.
Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Out towards right center field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Ball. Hey!
And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Jumps, throws, and he gets him. Nicely done. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Camilo. Now on the mound for the Rays, Brusdar Graterol.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Hard hit right side. And that is the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Andrew Alvarez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Langoliers leading things off. It takes a strike.
Ball.
Alvarez goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup,
outside,
and he works in a sinker. The 2-1. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Santana, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Connor Kaiser.
That one fouled off.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field. Jones settles under it. And there are 2 outs. Masataka Yoshida will hit next. 1 for 2.
Masataka Yoshida.
Fastball for a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here at Coors Coors Field. They put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And there's a foul ball. Grotto roll is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And it's fouled away. Popped up under this one. And there's one away.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom, at the top, on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Glade, batting with one down, takes a strike. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Back to right, Abreu on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Inside, ball
when he
one.
takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one catches the corner for a strike. Doyle wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Abreu drifts towards it, and that's the inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they still. Back here in Denver, ready to begin the 8th. Parker Meadows now at the plate.
Aye. Nope, outside.
Swing and a ball popped up. Ramirez settles underneath it, and there's one down. High fly ball, right field. Jones drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, number 4.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Hey!
Makes the sliding stop over to first, and that's a great play for the out. Nothing doing for Tampa, and they're down 9-0. Edgardo Henriquez takes over on the mound.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him. That
Off the plate, ball 1.
Gas, triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Got all of that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-0.
Looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So back to the top of the order. So in now for Colorado, Ernie Clement. And that's 3 there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman,
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Back there. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Around second now, going for 3.
Makes himself up an RBI. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
This one in the air, center field. Meadows gets under it. And that will end the inning. Through 8 full, the Rockies on top here, 11-0. Last chance for the Rays. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Ball, that's
As
out.
far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
Ball,
that's right.
That's inside.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman, Nick Murray.
That clips his zone. That's strike one. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Next pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Rays.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Abreu in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
That's a ball.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball
Recognize
two.
that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Clement. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The ball course most clear center deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.